We're here at the Open Mobile Summit and pleased to be joined by Sam Shank. He's the CEO of Hotel Tonight. And Sam, thank you for joining us.
Good to be here.
Tell us just briefly about your role and your vision and a little bit about Hotel Tonight for those who don't know the mobile app.
Yeah, so we're an app for booking last-minute, same-day hotels. Hotels work with us when they have empty rooms, and they load them into the app, and we sell them for them. We're in about 15 countries now, 16 countries actually. We're adding countries all the time. We just added Costa Rica, and we're in 150 cities, but again, adding cities all the time. It's a great app for convenience. You can book a hotel in 10 seconds and just 3 taps and a swipe, and you can save a lot of money. On average, you can save about 30% on what you'd pay if you walked into the hotel.
Right.
Sometimes 50, 60, and 70% off because these rooms are going to go empty, and there's no revenue being generated by an empty room.
Some folks may say, why just tonight? Why not just be a booking service for any day or every day? Why did you go for just the last minute booking part of the market?
Yeah, we wanted to do something for mobile. I was obsessed with mobile and wanted to bring the hotel booking experience to the mobile platform, and thought about what did mobile bring that was new to the world that you couldn't do on a computer, and that was about real time. It was about on demand. It was about getting a hotel when you needed it, when you need it right now, up to 2 in the morning, and getting that really, really efficiently, getting a great hotel at a great price, at just a great value. So we focused on that, and we've stayed focused on that, and that's sort of how the market has moved. More and more bookings are happening same day. More people are looking at mobile apps and saying, I need a hotel right now, I need a place to stay right now. It's not only for business travel and for people that have a need,
right,
but also people that could make their lives better or their night better by getting a hotel. So that's the alternative, would be to drive home or to stay with a friend.
Right.
And instead they're saying, hey, Hotel Tonight's a great value, I'm going to stay and use Hotel Tonight.
And clearly enough business to be driving and demand you're seeing internationally. How are there, I would imagine certain markets show a lot more demand, and there must be a lot of competition, or at least potential for competition. I mean, clearly online, you've got the major, huge players out there with big backing. How do you build a moat around your business that say the Expedias and the Travelocities can't just come in and do last minute as part of their business and start taking that away with their own last minute app?
Yeah, so we've really just been focused and 100% focused on the team, on the brand, on the marketing, on the relationships with hotels.
Do you offer a different class of hotels or something different that these guys don't?
We offer unique inventory, and consistently we beat them on price. But we invented the category. Nobody was thinking about last minute booking on mobile devices before we came along. And we invented the category. We've been doing it longer than anybody. We've been doing it better than anyone. And I think it's that focus, though, that really differentiates us long term. We've got the rest of the guys in the market are chasing us, and we continue to out-innovate them. We've got a really exciting roadmap of things to come, and when people find Hotel Tonight and they compare it against anything else in the market, they're really happy and they keep coming back to Hotel Tonight just because of the quality of the experience.
What's the biggest barrier or hurdle that you've dealt with in going from, all right, I've got this great idea, it's not there, we're going to go mobile, this is where the market's going to? What's the biggest challenge that you guys had to face that other folks may be facing, or maybe you're still facing some of these barriers?
Yeah, I think we've been through so many different challenges along the way. When we started, we were 3 people. We just had a couple $100,000 and a few months to prove this out. And we set really aggressive goals for ourselves. We launched the business in 10 weeks, from whiteboard all the way to shipped and approved in the App Store. So we've had to deal with financing hurdles. We've had to show that hotels would sign up with the service. We had no idea if hotels would want to participate or not, and they're very, very happy, and our retention rate with hotels is very high. And then we had to show that users would even book a hotel. We thought that there was a demand at the last minute, and a mobile device would be able to deliver a much better, 10x better experience of booking a last minute hotel. But we had no idea if we could reach people when they had that need. And we've been able to prove all of those, and we've got a lot of money now from great investors to really see this through the full potential of our vision and where we're headed with it. But also we've got 4,000 hotels that work with us on a nightly basis selling their last minute rooms, and we've got over 7 million downloads of the app of people that are really happy in booking hotels.
What about customers? You must have, obviously you're tracking your customer base. What do you see in terms of mobile encouraging repeat users, and also what are you doing with the data? Is that something that you would look to generate revenue by selling it somehow, or doing some kind of advertising with it?
We really respect our customers, both our hotel partners as well as the people that are booking on Hotel Tonight. And we would never sell the data or share the data with anyone else just for our benefit. we take that the privacy of our users very, very seriously. So we wouldn't do that.
But you must have the profiles though that you.
Yeah.
You
Well, what we do is we use that though to tailor the experience and make it better. So I think one of the things about mobile is about relevancy and context awareness and showing people a short list of hotels. One of the things you'll see when you turn on Hotel Tonight is that you don't see all 500 hotels in New York or San Francisco. You just see 5 to 10, and they're the best hotels, the best values. The hotels are competing for that limited shelf space on Hotel Tonight, which keeps the values really, really great, but also the quality of the hotels stay high. If a hotel isn't of high quality, we don't want to sell that hotel. It's not worth it to put somebody in a hotel where they're going to have a bad night's sleep. So for us, it's about that curation, but also then personalization of the hotel experience and
right.
that selection. So the 5 hotels that you like in LA are different than the 5 hotels that I like.
So it learns what you like over time.
It gets better and provides better results and makes it so that your shopping experience and your the experience of picking a hotel is just more magical and saves you time and ultimately saves you money.
Now this is one of the biggest areas in mobile commerce is travel. You guys are carving out your niche here. What are some of the lessons learned from mobile commerce versus say experiences with the web or in-person retail?
Yeah, so this is my 3rd online travel startup. The first 2 are very web-oriented, and one of the things that I realized early on with mobile was that you'd have to earn somebody's trust to use an app. Not only to download it, but to continue to use it. And you'd have to earn it through a product quality dimension. So you couldn't, stepping back on the web, the way that you get traffic is by making a Google algorithm happy with SEO or spending money with Google on SEM. Some of our competitors spend literally billions of dollars a year with Google to get traffic. There's nothing like that in the app world. And so what you have to do is build a great product experience that people really love, they tell other people about, they remember, and they think of when they have a need for your app. So.
And how are you finding your way to your customers in addition to word of mouth?
It's the vast majority, way over 50% of people that book for the first time on Hotel Tonight say they found out about it through a friend. Beyond that, it's PR and it's speaking at conferences and just getting the word out on that we have something better. And people, when they find it, then they tell others and they remember it and they come back to it. Everybody that books on Hotel Tonight is saying, I need a hotel. I'm pushing a button on my phone and self-directing there. It's the equivalent of typing in a URL in the web landscape, which is a very small portion of web traffic. But that's the only way that we can get traffic. So that means we just have to be better. We have to be better on service, we have to be better on price, we have to be better on selection, better on inventory, better on the product itself and the experience of booking the app, using the app to book.
And how do you stand out? I mean, there's so many apps out there. I mean, you're talking about word of mouth and getting the word out, but is there some other secret sauce to being noticed when someone's going to the app store and they're looking for, to get an app, or they're thinking about they need to travel and maybe they don't have any travel apps? Mm-hmm. Is there another way to get to top of mind there? Do you need to be in the top of the list in the app store or something? Is there?
It's hard. You have to earn it. We earned it. One download at a time. And right now, if you do a search in the App Store for a hotel, we're either number 1 or number 2, depending on what market you're in. And that's a lot of visibility, but that didn't happen overnight. We really tried hard for that, and we listened to our customers a lot. We looked at bad reviews and we said, how can we turn that around into positive reviews? And I read every support email and answered a vast majority of them on the early days, so we could stay close to the customer and make sure we were building the right product for them.
Now, are you working with your partners, the hotels, or are you partnering up with other folks in the travel industry to cross-promote?
We do a little bit of that. It's more difficult in the app world than it is on the web world because you can't link from one app to another very easily, and if the app isn't downloaded, it becomes problematic.
Is that something that you think will be overcome in the near term?
I think the discovery portion of apps is still, there's a lot of improvement there and innovation that I'm sure that the big platforms are working on. And when those opportunities arise, we are always first in line to take advantage of them.
Where do you see the company going from here? I mean, obviously you want to expand to where as many places as feasible too, but is there a new category that you may be adding in at some point? Last minute car rentals comes to mind, or other sort of travel, or maybe something people haven't thought about?
We're very focused on lodging and hotel and a place to stay, and the tonight element of our brand, which is about immediacy, is about real time, and being on demand. When you want something, we can get it for you. Right? When you need a place to stay, we're the best solution to deliver that. So for us, it's about getting Hotel Tonight to be geographically ubiquitous, and it's also about that relevancy and that the personal experience of using Hotel Tonight, so that we can deliver the right hotel to you at the right time. And so those are the dimensions we're working on, we're very focused on. Now, we have learned a lot about mobile commerce in general, and distressed inventory or excess capacity in various systems and categories, and how to match that up with consumers that may have a demand if that inventory is priced correctly. And we've learned a lot about that. If you disambiguate what we've been doing with hotels, we could get into other categories. Anything that has excess capacity in the system. That said, we're very focused on lodging right now, and we see a huge opportunity. It's a big market, it's the biggest category of e-commerce, and we're the leader in what we do, and we want to stay that way.
All right. Sam Shank from Hotel Tonight, thanks so much for joining us.
Good to be here.